unexpected complication with some medicine and whiskey. Yeah, I'm happy to not die on that run. Yeah, I woke up several hours after the run ended, passed out on my floor, like, what the fuck?
All right, so
Okay.
somebody's buying mil spec, right?
It looks like the mil spec is just too obvious to walk around in. I'll go for security armor.
That's what Jimmy had.
It's. I mean, I should go for the mil spec since if you're going obvious, you really should go obvious all the way. But I don't really think I can get away with it. It just doesn't make sense.
Dude, you should get some.
How bad do you think the restrictive quality is on that security armor? That does kind of worry me.
It depends.
18 restricted for the heavy.
No, the restrictive quality, not the restricted availability thingy.
Yeah, it's restrictive.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
It's security armor, so you kind of need to have a good background with it. I mean, if you have con and talk fast, is able to talk fast, you could probably get your way out of any encounter with guards by just lying to them that you're part of the guard troop.
That's my idea, yeah.
Because Jimmy was part of the or formerly part of the KE, so he just ran with it that way.
I plan to pick up another few licenses from Kyoko just to cover for that, you know. But yeah, I think I'll go for, let's see, might well go for medium, I guess.
Okay, and that's 16, I think?
That seems to be 16R, correct?
Yeah.
I've always been really fond of the lined duster myself.
I got 3 hits, and you got man, so close.
I've been rolling really well.
You could reroll that.
Actually,
you could reroll.
But you'd spend an edge.
Can you really use edge when the session hasn't really begun yet?
I mean, you won't have the edge.
I don't think so, no.
I mean, I could do it, I guess.
How many dice are you rolling? You're rolling 11?
11. Yeah.
And you have to be 4?
So I'm slightly below average.
I mean, if you just get one more success, you'll have it by like 2 days after this.
Yeah, and mind you, it's then I'll have to take it to my armor to install more nice components in it, but you still need to get all the separate parts. Yeah, I'll burn the edge. So I reroll 8 dice.
Don't burn the edge.
No. Good point. I did it once already to stay alive, and that was pricey. Because I decided to buy it back afterwards, and that was not cheap. Okay, yeah, I got 3 more, so I got it.
Nice.
Of course, that's 14 grand, but I think that's going to be well worth it.
Oh, talk about 25 grand. I got the helmet and the heavy security armor, and then I installed the rig in it. Responsive interface gear. And then I die.
Yeah, I need. That's right. I still need to get the helmet at some point. Actually, yeah, I don't have the money right now. Really, I'll do that another day. The helmet is easy to get.
Yeah, I actually have a question about Burning Edge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Burning Edge, you can only do that for when you want to not die. You can't be like, I burn Edge to increase my powers to above average or some shit like that.
You can burn Edge to. You can burn Edge to just take 4 net hits on anything.
Say you wanted to land a space shuttle and you had 1 in the space shuttle skill, you could totally like burn a point of edge and get 4 net hits.
So
land that space shuttle.
Mind you, I'm not sure it's worth it, but if, you know, the alternative is to die otherwise.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about how easy it would be for me to summon a Force 30 spirit.
Well, keep in mind that it still would roll all of its dice. You would just be considered to have an automatic.
I know, but it's like.
See,
I
mean, the thing is, you would get automatic hits and then you die from the drain.
Yeah, exactly. Because you would have to resist, however many hits it got, you would have to resist twice that in drain.
Holy shit!
And it's going to be physical. Yes, and it's going to be physical.
And it's physical. So.
Yeah.
So at that point, you're resisting what's probably going to be about 20 physical and drain.
So you essentially just become a cloud of blood.
I summon full dimensional spirit.
Yeah. Unless you wanted to burn edge to get 4 net successes on the drain resist too.
Yeah, so you only take 16 instead of 20.
Yeah.
Let's just see how much of that I could actually resist.
I mean, what's your drain pool like?
Oh,
I mean, if you're really good at this,
I actually survived. Well, wait, it was 16?
You would be in overflow.
yeah, you'd still be almost dead. And that was a ridiculously good roll.
It's actually a shame I didn't try to summon him right now. I almost would have succeeded.
Yeah, the thing is, you would have burned 2 permanent edge in the process, and he would be around for a few hours since there's no chance you could bind it.
Yeah, there's no way that you could bind that because it rolls twice its force to resist binding.
Yeah, so the drain will be twice again as bad for binding it. So you're looking at 40 physical then.
Oh,
But hey, in for a penny, in for a pound, right?
now you're just getting me excited for when I actually summon it or die trying.
I don't think it's an or die trying there.
Yeah.
And fuck you guys, I will summon fucking mentor spirits.
On the other hand, I have seen people successfully do Force 12.
Force 12 was very.
I
Yeah.
am pretty sure Emma summoned a Force 20 spirit.
Emma's is a bit of a special case though.
Yeah, she had to sacrifice her soul and now she's on the run, so yeah, there's that.
There will be people who argue that she never had much of a soul to begin with, but yeah.
Vulpus just.
Mind you, I
joined
like
us,
the
right?
character. Okay.
Anything else that needs to be purchased before the run?
Right. Maybe a rating 6 medkit.
Okay.
You don't have to go back out again. Oh, sorry.
You know, I stopped using rating 6s because they're the size of a fairly bulky suitcase. And you just can't walk around with that all that often. I'm using rating 3s these days, it's just like a satchel.
I like getting both. One for stashing in my vehicle, and the other for carrying around.
Mm-hmm.
It's just availability 6, so I'm just buying it.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can just straight up buy it.
And now that we're done with buying,
Yeah.
before we go, could I summon a spirit and then bind it?
What is the
It's a spirit of
what is the
magic.
force of the spirit?
I'm thinking Force 3.
Okay, that's much more.
Yeah,
reasonable.
I'm not going to
Uh,
summon a Force 30. That's going to take like a year for him to be on that level.
Okay. Then in that case, yeah, we can do that real quick.
I was going to say 3 is actually on the very humble side, but if you're going to bind it, I guess that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's actually more like a test, and then I roll my summoning, right?
So it got 2 successes. You roll your summoning.
And it's a spirit of man.
Okay.
Good choice. Those are very solid.
Very nice.
So
So you got it now, the drain. So 11 versus 4.
Yep.
11 versus 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
have 11
roll-
drain dice, and you roll
Yeah, I know,
against
I know.
twice its successes.
I need 4. Didn't get that.
So you're starting off with 2 drain.
2 stun.
And 2 stun.
Yep.
And you have 2 net successes, so 2 tasks.
Yeah, but he still needs to bind.
Yes.
And
And I believe it uses one of those to attempt to bind it.
wait, one.
I think so, yeah. So
Yeah.
it has 2 tasks, and you burn one of the tasks to try and bind it. So you still get extra duration out of it that way, I guess.
Yeah. So
If I were you, I probably would have re-rolled your initial summoning, since 2 tasks is a bit low if you plan to bind it.
Okay. Well, can we do that now? What happens if it's a tie?
If it's a tie, basically you just lose the task, and you also have to resist drain. But honestly, with 12 dice,
It's a bad roll.
That's a really bad roll.
I know.
Yeah, normally you'd get 4 successes on that. Average result.
Instead, I got 4 1s.
Yeah.
I'll be. Actually, no, I won't.
Actually, if you have your reagents, you might be able to burn reagents to get better results. It can get pricey, but maybe worth it. Remember, binding always costs money.
I know.
Even the attempt.
But this was actually more of a fucking try. I'm trying to learn about magic.
Oh, okay.
So if you want me to still take the stun damage, that's fine.
Yeah, please do. Rules are rules.
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, that's still a resisting 4, isn't it?
Turns out he's gonna need that two stun later.
He got 2 stun initially on the summoning. I don't know what he got on the drain, on the binding.
Oh, nothing.
Ah, that's good.
Okay.
Yes, that's very good.
It's super good.
So you can just probably, take a power nap or so and get that 2 stun back.
Could I?
Yep. Yeah. I'm not gonna fault you for trying.
Okay, thank you.
If you, however, were trying to summon, what was it? The chicken of Damocles?
Yeah, I'm not.
Ragnaros, the chicken of Damocles?
Damocles, I think that was. That was actually the part where I fucking fell asleep. Oh no, the chicken's influence. It's weakening me. Chicken, why you do this?
Alright. So yeah, you can roll to bring back that stun.
What would I roll?
Isn't it willpower plus body?
Willpower plus.
To recover stun?
Yeah, although having the medicine skill can be really beneficial there.
If only
Yeah.
I had medicine.
Also, make sure that you don't have insomnia, because the rules change when it comes to recovering stun.
I don't have insomnia. This guy's just allergic.
Good
to
move.
sunlight.
Insomnia is for whatever reason very popular, and it's really crippling as a magic user.
Yeah.
Insomnia for magic users is like the general just you fucked over.
Yep, you're fine. That will come back.
Yay. I'm not gonna get fucked over.
Quite yet.
Not
Alright.
yet! You're already preparing
So-
the goddamn lubrication.
Turns out this talking about burning edge kind of jinxed it.
Alright, so is everyone good? Everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
So,
I'm good.
Alright.
Yes.
Then in that case, I'd just like to go over a few real quick, rules for my table, things that I like seeing from players, things like that. First of all, if a ruling is relatively unimportant, i.e. not going to kill you, and it takes more than 3 to 5 minutes to look up, I'm just going to make a decision and we're going to roll with it, because I don't like getting bogged down by looking up one of 1,000 rules that's distributed about 6 books. So I don't intend to use that to screw you guys, but sometimes I will make rulings and they might not be in your best interests, and I'm sorry. In addition, I really do like seeing people role play. I'm a huge fan of getting in character and making in character decisions, really deep character development. But I would appreciate people not, I've not that I've played with any of you here and had anybody do this, but in the past I have been at tables where people have kind of hijacked the game, and if anyone starts going down that road, I will reel you back in. So again, role play good, hijacking game very bad. Try not to do it. Other than that, if you have any problems with any rulings, anything like that, if it's something that's already happened, please keep it until after game. PM me, we'll figure out a way to work it out. But I don't like the game getting bogged down with rules discussions and rules lawyering, because in my experience it doesn't actually help anything, and it just has negative impacts on everyone's net enjoyment. Everyone okay with that?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
All right. Then in that case, all of you were contacted probably a few days ago, just to give you prep time, by your fixers, who told you that you would be meeting Friday early afternoon, mid-afternoon, with a Johnson at a local club in downtown Seattle. So how do you guys want to get there?
Master has a car.
Okay. Well, I should say, does anyone not have a vehicle?
Yeah, that's better to say.
All right, that's fine. Everyone gets in their vehicles, drives over there, and we're just going to file away on your assumed competency that you find a safe place to park, or you send your car to drive around for a little while and add to the destruction of the ozone layer.
Before going there,
I'm going to show up a little bit early and just sort of meander around the area to see if I see anything that seems out of ordinary, or anything that really stands out to me. So let's see. I'm going to be rolling perception for 4.
Okay, perception visual.
Yeah. Actually, can I apply the vision enhancement in the context to that if I'm rolling visual?
If you're rolling visual, then yes, you can do that.
Okay, let's see. Contacts, I believe that. Okay, let's see. I believe that is... Okay, that's going to be... Well, I want to say that's 2, so that's going to be 6. Okay. 1 success.
All right. Looks like a really nice club.
Blackcat would also like to roll area knowledge Seattle to see what she knows about the club.
Okay. Go ahead and do that.
That was the wrong roll. So that was, what, 3 successes?
Actually, looks like you got 2. Yeah, 3. Yeah. Yeah. So that was area knowledge?
Yeah, that's area knowledge Seattle.
Okay. This is like a little, like jazz club /
Got no
bar.
successes.
What?
No successes. He did the symbol wrong.
no, I see 3 5s.
Yeah.
3, yeah.
3 5s. The bar is called Matchsticks. Anyone who has listened to the Arcology podcast, Actual Play, lifted straight out of there, unashamedly. But then again, it's in Canon Universe anyway. So it's just a nice little bar. They've got a couple of rooms in back, and for meetings and things like that, and not much else interesting about it.
Alright, that's cool.
Yeah.
As for Uncia, the same area knowledge roll. There's two other things that, and I assume that I'll get roughly the same results. I can roll again if you want me to.
No, that's fine.
She also has a specific knowledge skill in shadow clubs, since she likes to go clubbing. I don't
Okay.
know whether you want me to roll that or would it give similar results.
It's going to give you similar results.
Okay.
There's really not much.
Okay. Last thing before going over there, just checking out, their matrix presence. Just to make sure that it's not a regular hangout of local Humanist Poly Club or stuff like that.
All right.
You find
Go
out
ahead.
it is.
I get 3 hits.
Okay. Definitely not the hangout of the local Humanist Poly Club. Definitely not. It's in downtown, so there are a lot of like corp people that drop by. It's fairly nice. It's pretty nice. Not a bad
Okay.
place to be.
Excellent. In that case, she'll happily just, make sure that she has an appropriate suit on. She packs her taster in a holster, concealed holster, and she'll just go in.
Okay. How about the rest of you?
Oh yeah,
Can I go? I have a knowledge.
my
skill
motorcycle outfit.
I have a knowledge skill that.
What?
God damn you people! No, I have a knowledge skill that I don't really know if it'll make sense, but it's astral area knowledge, Seattle. Can I roll on that about this place?
You can, but there's really not much that you're gonna get out of it.
Then I won't.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll for. I have a knowledge 2 for Shadow Community, which I rolled 8 for. Let's see, I get 4 hits.
Nice. Okay. What are you looking for in specific?
Okay, and what sort of Johnsons do I know would in this area, and is there anything that I need to really be aware of in regards to those Johnsons?
Yeah, Philip is really breaking up badly at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got a little static. The thing was like, what kind of Johnsons would meet you there?
Yeah.
All right. Mostly corp people, like corp Johnsons, anyone who's pretty well off or trying to masquerade as a corp Johnson. Breaking up.
Yeah.
That's
Sounds
really
fine.
horrible.
In that case, then I'm going to restart a call and hope for the best.
Yes, you do that.
Okay, cool.
Would it help if someone else were to host the call?
That might help too. Anyone have a really good connection?
Not.
Usually mine is okay.
All right, then go ahead and I'll end the call and you can restart it.
Okay.
He came in like a wrecking ball. He never knew how to evolve.
Blackcat seems to have a connection issue. She failed to pick up. Or
Try
the-
adding the call. I think I see.
Yeah, I think so too. How do I add one person to it? Let's see.
The creator of the
Because
call
I
has
don't
to.
have Blackcat on my my contact list.
There, I've done it for you.
Yeah, I just the add person.
Ah, fucking cold coffee.
Anyway, I'll go grab another cup of coffee from the kitchen while Blackcat re-arrives. I'll be right there.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we'll take a little really early break then.
Okay, and I'm just going to go wander off quickly as the homemade pizza thing I threw together quickly has just finished cooking.
So,
Oh, this is getting started a bit slow.
I mean, we're only supposed to start like 5-6 minutes ago. So, anyone making an interesting character here?
What do you mean?
Like, do you have an interesting character design in the works?
Sort of. It's kind of hard to get into a new character when you don't get accepted for any runs.
I know your feeling.
Yeah. Well, there haven't been very many runs this month. Last month there were tons, but next
Mhm.
month there were no.
You're heavily
I
breaking up.
think-
Anthony, you're heavily breaking up.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh. How am I still breaking up?
Yes.
Yeah, it's really terrible quality.
Yeah, Anthony. Such a
Let me
terrible,
see what I can do about that.
such a terrible GM. Doesn't even have his equipment in order. I expect myself
At
to
least he
die.
doesn't have any wireless nades on him.
Too soon, man. Too soon. No, the worst part is like, fuck's sake. As I was making Master, I looked at the Magic example book, and they called the guy in the example Jimmy. It's like, it's fucking too soon.
Okay, I'm back.
Who? Who's back? Did you let the dogs out?
Actually, it's just eating breakfast for a pizza thing I made. Flatbread, onion rings from the pub last night, and cheese.
All right. Am I better now?
Yes.
We'll
Sounds
we'll
like
have
great,
to
dude.
we'll have to see, cause
All right. Excellent. And we're still waiting for
Excellent.
Blackcat, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
Does anyone have Blackcat's contact info? Since
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I just tried to add him, I think, add him to the call, but doesn't seem to be.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
if
it's him, even if the icon is female.
If it keeps getting errors to get Blackcat back in the call, you're gonna have to remake the group. It's a common bug in Skype.
Oh, okay.
Skype, you awful piece of shit. If only you weren't free,
Yep.
then we could actually complain about you.
Yeah, I think that we're gonna have to like remake the call.
Okay.
It's the
Who has a
entire
decent
group
connection
that
that has Blackcat's info?
And I would guess.
I can redo it, but we've already tried that and it didn't work very well. So, does anyone else have Blackcat's info?
No, I do not.
I don't.
All right. I'll remake the call and let's hope for the best.
Mm-hmm.
She came in like a wrecking ball. She never heard another call.
Hello.
All right, there we go. How's quality?
Good.
Man,
I'm great.
Good so far.
good so far.
Okay, so I think that we were last discussing the types of Johnsons that could be found at Matchstick.
Yeah, you
Yes.
got from like common ship? Or
Yeah, because someone was rolling.
That was Mr. Carter.
What?
Shadow community,
Shadow
I think,
community.
to see what kind of Johnsons would fit.
And I was saying mostly corp people, or somebody trying to pass off as a corp Johnson. So, any other knowledge rolls? Anything else that people want to roll?
Probably I'd go for a matrix perception indoors to see, to look at the icons for comlinks and such. If
Okay.
they're all grouped up and the same and such.
Okay. Go ahead. Very nice. All right. Not in the area like proper, but off to like one of the sides. It looks like there is a cadre of like fairly high rating comlinks that are all running silently, and they look like they are from As Technology. Like they're all the same brand, As Technology brands. So,
Well, I don't know who the runners are yet, so I'll
I
probably go along with everything so far until we've established the.
okay. Other people doing things?
except the
I'm
raven.
by now probably ordering a coffee at the bar.
Okay. They have coffee.
Yeah.
Anybody buying stuff, you can just lump it into your lifestyle, and that's fine.
Okay, I buy a plane.
I take it back.
Serve a plane there.
Well, there's a good chance it's a paper plane on most people's lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
paper is really expensive now, right?
shit. Master has no home,
Yeah.
so I don't even think he can afford it.
See, Uncia is still trying to save up for a plane, but it's really difficult to save up like $500,000.
Yeah, it's really difficult to get $500,000. So.
What are you saving it up for? Oh, a plane?
Yeah. All right. So, anyone else doing anything before meeting up with everyone? Also, I'm guessing that everyone has shadow community.
I do.
Okay. Anyone who has shadow community, you can just roll, and if you get one success, you can identify the other runners because establishing DNI is important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. You guys. I mean, that's what, 3 of you that all had successes.
Yep, I'm there as well.
Yeah. So you guys can definitely reconnoiter, and whilst doing so, meet up with each other and establish a proper DNI and a rapport, if you will.
I'll calmly say, "Nice to see you guys," and over DNI, I'm going. There's a hit squad nearby.
What a lame response. I really thought people would be more freaked out by it. I really thought people would be more freaked out about a hit squad. I guess people on the shadows just don't give a shit. Oh,
No.
another hit squad.
I haven't seen them yet, but there's a. I'm saying this over there's a there's a group of comlinks that are identical running silent nearby, which is probably not a good sign. Either some backup for the Johnson, or this might be a sting. Who knows?
Usually the stingers at the end of a run, though. When they try and not pay you.
Well, and we haven't done anything yet, so as far as they know, we're really weirdly dressed people.
I'm
Bye.
not sure about you, but this is a perfectly good suit. I mean, she's walking around in the Berwick suit, which is like upper class, clothing.
At around this time,
Mm-hmm.
Nuko would probably be entering the bar. And he is in t-shirt and jeans.
Okay.
Look,
In the chess club.
I look around to see if I can spot any of the other guys. That would be a hard perception because I've never seen them before.
Yeah, what I was saying before is if you use shadow immunity, one roll.
I mean,
do you not have that?
No, I don't have that. That's why I didn't roll for it.
Ah, I see.
Master is a complete scrub when it comes to shadows.
Then in that case, everyone else can pretty much identify you, but you are rather unaware.
So what is the DNI equivalent of pointing and laughing?
Simpsons, point and laugh.
But no, Uncia would not do that. Anyway, as far as descriptions go, since people seem to recognize each other for the most part, Uncia, a female human, fairly short. She's 5'1". She, at first glance, you would think she's probably of some kind of Native American descent.
But at second glance,
Let's see, since people had a lot of successes on her magic perception, she has a regular console running silent in her pocket. She'll probably have a fly spy hidden, in her clothing somewhere. And she has a smart link to a gun hidden in a holster.
We gonna just go down the line?
Yeah, go ahead and go down the line.
Okay, Master, or Noob Cole, as he's been nicknamed, is a pretty short human. 70 years of age. He looks pretty young. He is pretty young. He's got light brown hair. He's got brown eyes, or what you perceive to be brown eyes. And he is, as I said, just wearing like really standard shirt, t-shirt and jeans, with like a hoodie over it to not freeze. Just fuck Seattle.
Okay.
Alright, well, Blackcat's probably sitting at the bar in her black leather biker outfit, and probably got the pink motorcycle helmet under her arm, and her shirt has just got this big pink heart on it, and under it says Heartbreaker.
Nice.
So she's like 5 foot, black hair, pale blue eyes.
So we've had nobody over 5'2" yet.
Yeah,
All right.
we're
how about
actually a
Gargoyle?
group of dwarves.
The plot thickens.
Gargoyle.
Gargoyle would be a 6 foot tall human.
Nice.
Oh no. But he would mostly be he'd be in a long coat, sort of corporate-esque style, but you can still tell it's like low quality.
Mm-hmm.
He's also wearing a hat underneath which he has the throat, so they're not immediately visible.
Okay. And Carpet.
Carpet is
Hi.
a nocturnal standing at 6.5 feet tall, covered in all black fur, with what skin you do see visible is black as well. And let's see, he's currently wearing a tie-dye. He's currently wearing a duster displaying a tie-dyed pattern. Pretty much the same for the rest of his clothing as well. And tell us, he's wearing black. He's wearing black ACU pants and cowboy boots. He's wearing a. And you can tell he appears to be wearing. He appears to be wearing a pistol belt with a bunch of pouches on it.
Okay. Cool.
And he currently has a tie-dyed rolled up ski mask on top of head serving as a hat, as well as a pair of tie-dye gloves. And and also on his face, you can tell there's some bioluminescent tattoos underneath some of his facial hair, as well as on his eyelids.
Very cool.
Okay, the exotic department arrived.
I actually have some questions about this. So, like, this body here, we'd be talking the freak table?
Yes.
He's a nocturne, yeah.
Not it, basically think basically think basically you know think the one Star Wars character, was it,
Chewbacca?
sort of think like that, sort of think Chewbacca with shorter hair, basically.
Right, but, like,
So, really weird looking.
yeah, this is straight up, like, other people treat this guy as sort of a freak because he
Yes.
had, like, black skin and black hair,
um
right?
yep. Nocturnals are also generally nocturnal, as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and I am going to roll visual perception, as well as I'm going to apply my let's see, my analytical mind skill to see if I notice those people that were pointed out with the comm links doing anything interesting.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I believe that, yeah, that should be. Okay, I think that's right. Full with the glasses, I get 4 hits.
All right. Doesn't look like there are any obviously, has technology or, corpse sec or anything like that around. There are probably a couple of off-duty corpse sec guys, but it looks like they're not there on, like I said, not there on duty. They're just kind of sitting around. Nothing really out of the ordinary here.
Is there a chance that I could get a sensing check in, while drinking coffee, just sitting at a bar, kind of having the eyes glance around?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Only 1 hit. That's okay. That's not a whole lot.
Yeah, so you can tell that there are a couple of awakened people, but nobody with a very high magic rating or anything like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know the cyberware, I think, with that.
Yeah. All right. So all of you are going to, unless you guys have any more investigating that you want to do beforehand, we can actually start the meeting.
I actually love the fact that nobody tries to fucking fire, or that nobody sees Noob Cole being confused as all fucking hell, just walking around the bar and just letting him be there. He will not be in this run if you keep this up.
Is anyone going to, go up to him and invite him into the DNI?
Well, I'm not
Yeah,
going
I'll prob-
anywhere near him, but I'll
I'll
probably
probably
shoot him
tap
an
on
arrow.
his shoulder and go, well, you and your nickname, well.
Noob Cole.
Uncia will be tempted to just wait to see whether the fixer actually pulls him to the same table, because he's going to assume that, given how he's walking around, he really can't be part of the same job. She'd be wrong, but,
All right. In that case, who was giving him the invite to the DNI?
Me.
Okay.
Wait, who was that?
Okay, that's fine. Gargoyle invited you to the DNI, so you're in.
Yeah.
Okay. So, after a short while, people are coming in and out of the bar every couple minutes, that kind of thing. It's fairly popular. There's smooth jazz playing in the background. And gentleman in stark white suit with a bit of a scraggly beard and somewhat longer hair. He almost looks like Gandalf if you look at him the right way. He walks into the bar, walks up to the counter, talks to the bartender for a bit, and gets a key. Well, what you assume is probably a key. It's just like a little, you know, electronic key type thing, and gets sent back towards the, you know, the back of the bar. Pretty soon after, all of you are going to get a ping telling you to go to the back where they have private rooms.
Awesome.
Good.
All right. So, after, you know, as you guys are walking back there are 3 of these private rooms in the back area, and you've been instructed to go to, you know, the one in the middle. As you're going in, you do notice that the third room, the one farthest from the entrance, opens, and a couple of people start coming out and walk past you as they go.
Is the door still open? Can I like try to sneak into that room?
They do close the door behind them, but you could try to like wedge your foot in the door, you know, stop it or something like that.
Yeah, Blackcat would like to try to wedge her foot in the door and see if she
Okay.
can.
You guys get pretty tight in with these people. Can I get some perception checks?
Sure. Visual or otherwise?
What? General perception checks. If you
Also,
have
note,
any specialties, you're welcome to try using them.
Holy shit!
I'm
Wow.
keeping an eye on the guys I spotted outside in AR while I'm walking along.
Okay, I have a question. If you ace the roll, okay, you can't get any more successes. What happens? Is it just nothing? Or
Nothing.
No, just,
Aw.
you know, very good.
That's so sad. We need the crit thing as well.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah, but then
Alright.
there are only 2 gems that claim that if you get no successes that you fumble, and fumbling is bad enough without that kind of additional aggro.
I guess it's something the hub actually has to figure out a fair balance for.
Okay. Well, as you go by, there are, you know, they have a couple of drinks with them, things like that. One of them ends up tripping, and can I get an edge test? Or who has the highest? Who has the lowest edge? Like,
I'm at 3.
I'm also at
I'm
3.
at 3.
okay. So
Oh.
that's neutral and who else?
I'm at
Yeah,
1.
I guess.
Oh,
One.
who's at 1? Who's at 1?
I am.
Carpet, I bet.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's one of them starts tripping and spills some like old, like smells like gin and tonic or something like that on your lapel.
Okay, I'm just going to slap the guy on the shoulder and say, dude, it's all okay. Relax, we'll be fine.
Yeah, he's very apologetic. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. And then he, you know, like takes a napkin and he starts patting your chest and like trying to dry you off. I'm so sorry. That's my bad.
No, dude. No problem. I got this. Just go on your way. We'll be fine. Oh, and with that said, I am going to. You said there was a door going by, and I am going to want to roll audio check. Let's see. I roll 7 for that with my earbuds in.
Okay.
By the way, in the
in the
meantime, Uncia leans back against the wall in size, pulls out a bug scanner and runs it over carpet.
Good. Nice.
I would like to make
What's
a
the,
judge
what's the,
intentions on the guy who spilled.
Okay. Judge intentions, please.
Everyone?
Yeah. So go ahead and roll. Well, who is
Oh.
rolling to? Yeah. All right. And then who was doing the bug scan?
That was Uncia.
Okay. Then what's the rating on your bug scanner?
Do those things even have ratings? I'll look it up.
6.
Yep. They do.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe that they have different ratings. So like a really good bug scanner is going to be significantly better at finding things than a really
Yeah, I
crappy
just
one.
had the maximum I could get with availability at character creation because the things are cheap anyway.
Yeah. All right. Looks like there was an audio, like a stealth ARFID that was dropped into like his lapel pocket or something like that.
Okay, techie racer.
Yep, that's fine. And for the judge intentions, Gargoyle got 3. That was probably staged. Probably. You're fairly certain of that.
So do you believe that it was a test from the Johnson essentially to see how we'd react?
That's up to you to decide.
Could be enemies.
Okay, so we've got the squad outside and all this going on. Are you really sure we still want to meet with the Kraken Johnson? Because I'm really uncomfortable at this one.
I'm so
Hey,
curious
okay.
what's going on.
In all honesty, I am more eager. If a Johnson
Yeah.
doesn't pull this kind of stuff, I start to get worried. I mean, I'd rather know that, he's
Well,
your
we don't know
usual,
that it was the-
suspicious Johnson. When you don't see the backstabbing, there's something going wrong.
Yeah, I want to make one more pass over myself with a bug scanner, and for that I roll 10.
Okay. Looks like you're fine. There was just the one.
I
Cool.
guess you've got a strange sense. I just sigh and move along.
Okay.
So, do I manage to get into that other side room, or?
Yeah, just roll me gymnastics, I guess.
Okay.
To try to get your foot in the door before it closes.
No problem. Let's see,
Cool customer.
Oh, come on, computer.
You can do this, computer. We believe in you.
Right?
We promise we'll give you more RAM after we're done. Yay, there it is.
Yeah. You managed to get your foot in the door.
Oh my god.
You gonna just go inside?
Oh, that was so close
Yeah.
to that glitch.
Oh, that would have been great. All right, so you're just gonna stick your head in?
Yeah, it's just a side room, right? So
Yeah.
just open the door open and I'll look right inside.
Inside, there's like a dwarf female who looks like she's currently zoned out, into the matrix or astral. Pretty hard to tell right now. Little bit of observation will show that it looks like she has a cord running out of her head, so probably in the matrix.
Bummer. Doesn't look like I can use this side room as a secret hideaway.
At this
You
point,
might not notice for a little bit.
True. Do you guys want to go meet the Johnson and I'll wait here so that if it's a trap?
The Johnson
Well,
will
I'll-
miss you.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
you could do is set up some sensor system here and then meet the Johnson. You could do that, but being away from the Johnson means that you probably miss out on the run.
Yeah.
Probably. Oh my god, can you hear that?
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vaguely, some kind of dog in the background, but it's
Yeah, it's not my dog, but I'll go put him into another room.
Okay.
Just BRB.
All right, so you guys are going to go into the room with the Johnson.
Yeah.
All right. That was the second door. Doors open. You go inside, and indeed, it's the guy who looks kind of like Gandalf or Saruman, however you'd like to see him. Nice suit, nice, impeccable white suit, graying hair. He's sitting at the table. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Please take your seats.
I'm just going to wave to him a little bit. Go, dude. Nice to meet you, Mr. Johnson. As I take my seat.
All right. Good to meet you as well.
Blackcat's acting a little bit paranoid, so rather than seating, she's going to move along the wall towards the door, by the door.
Okay.
You don't mind if I stand, do you?
Not at all.
Thank you.
Anyone else doing anything overly cautious, or is everyone else just gonna sit down?
I'll slowly take a seat as well, making a quick matrix perception in AR for this room.
Okay. Give me a roll.
I get to keep all 6.
All right. You see everything that's on your team, and it looks like the Johnson is kitted out with some stuff. High quality comlink, some of his own RFIDs, stuff like that. But it doesn't look like there's anything running silent that you wouldn't expect to see. No bugs or anything like that.
Gotcha.
Of course, this just means that you don't see them.
Absolutely.
They might not even be matrix active if they're there.
I'll slowly take a seat, but make sure not to lean back, and just nod slowly.
Okay.
Uncia will sit down and keep her and sit down in a position where her back is to the empty room next door, the one with just the dwarf.
Okay. And we're still waiting for who?
You go probably, because he...
Yeah, he was
had
dealing with the dog.
Yeah, he was dealing with the dog. Okay.
Nubco was in character. I bet you he's just like walking like it's nothing.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe try to skateboard on the table or something.
Did I die yet?
You did.
God damn it! I knew it!
All right. So Johnson is the guy that could be expected. The guy in the white suit, the long beard, hair. Just gonna. What are you gonna do? You walk in. A Blackcat is staying by the door.